My name is Dagher. I'm the CIO of Bank Audi, based in Beirut, Lebanon. Bank Audi is a leading regional bank. So we're the number one commercial and universal bank in Lebanon, and at the same time we're quite sizable in Egypt, in Turkey. We just started in Turkey, so we got the first foreign bank license in Turkey since 12 years. We're also present in Saudi Arabia and Abu Dhabi, and we have a good presence in France, Switzerland, and Qatar, and Jordan, which gives us one of the widest footprints in the region. So when I came back to the bank about 5 years ago, I was supposed to go and help the CEO in strategic acquisitions and business development and all kinds of stuff you do when the bank grows very quickly. So if I had to list 10 or 15 jobs that I was supposed to do at the bank, anything related to IT wouldn't even be on that list. So about 2 years ago, after launching a transformation program in technology, I was asked to go and take over the CIO position. So we had a couple of requests, and one of them was that we don't approach it from an IT perspective, from a budget perspective. So I had I wouldn't say an open budget, but we didn't have any constraints in terms of how we need to fix this. So we approach it from a business budget perspective to enable the bank to grow and to enable the bank to go through the challenges in terms of Basel III requirements, all the regulatory requirements, compliance, and pressure on our profit margins and pressure on the business itself. So I think we successfully put IT and technology as one of the 4 pillars for our future journey. So besides 3 large business lines, technology was a 4th pillar, which makes it interesting for me to go and do the job. So we started, the one thing I wanted, and that comes from my background, is we're going to look for the best partners. It was an easy thing because they knew what we were going after. So that was one of the major reasons why we were comfortable with VMware. We did not have to explain the vision. So it was like talking to someone who knew what my problems were. My mandate was to bridge the gap. So I never wanted to have the gap between business and IT, and I call it a black box. So whenever I was on the business side and people would ask us questions of launching a product or do anything, the whole IT process was a black box. So in a sense, the advisory services team helped us tremendously because we didn't have to explain to them how to meet those objectives and what our objectives were. So business agility, the ability to grow the business without worrying about infrastructure. So the whole concept of building an infrastructure that becomes just a tool and part of the overall architecture of the bank is what helped us. What sets us apart in our discussions with advisory is that they understood our vision in a sense that the end goal is not to build the infrastructure. So our end goal is not to automate and manage. The end goal is just to make this one box. So you get the request, it's provisioned, it's built, and for us, it's not a black box, it's a transparent box, but no, we don't need to worry about it. So from a business perspective, whatever we want to do should be easy. And we wanted our IT team to stand against any competition. So because we had to assume that any business line in the future can go and source IT services. So they can literally bypass us, which you started to see the glimpses of probably 2 or 3 years ago when people started asking to get their own mobile phones to work, and they get, they forward their email addresses, and some of them can buy their own VPN services at this stage. So you could start seeing it from different perspectives, but everyone notices it now that there will be pressure on the IT teams to survive. The business lines have requirements. So our job as IT is to channel those requirements, whether we service them internally or externally, which goes to, I think, other components of VMware strategy. So beyond the software-defined data center, it goes to the hybrid cloud and the end-user computing and mobility. The fact that those are the 3 big components of VMware strategy explained to us repeatedly by the advisory team makes us more comfortable that this is the right partner for the future, because that's how we see the role of IT. So we want to be a service broker. We want to compete with whoever wants to provide business to our internal customers and external customers, and hopefully we will win. Building a private cloud is just a tool. So the whole private cloud is a tool. The private cloud in our strategy is just one area that can help us provide one type of service or multiple types of service within the private cloud to the business. But we want to build it in a way that we can, a hybrid cloud way, because some of the services that are non-mission critical at the later stage can be sourced from a public cloud. The same speaks to mobility and end-user devices. So all of it is that's our IT strategy. So yes, we want to make sure that our clients, and I call them clients even though they're our colleagues in the bank, can run their own business efficiently with transparency over their costs and revenues, and more importantly, as quickly as possible. So launching products and doing their own work. If we do that successfully, we automatically become a revenue-generating business, because that's when I would go and charge back. Before that, it's not even possible. What we can do is show back, so we can we can show them our cost and just to get them some visibility. But we can comfortably charge back if we add value. In terms of tangible results, we're running a huge transformation program. So we started seeing that initially in terms of savings from a CapEx perspective of millions of dollars, even before we finalized phase 1. So we're very proud and we're very committed to launching phase 2 very, very soon, hopefully. We definitely feel that we have a trusted relationship with VMware to start and build a long-term journey to build a bank that we want to see, so the new bank that we're aspiring to build. We definitely feel that between the professional services team and more importantly advisors, so it's part of the professional services team. From a time perspective, it's a joint journey. So we had requirements in terms of timing that we not imposed, but we asked VMware to stick to, because we are very proud of our own team. So we believe that our team can also deliver with them. So it's a teamwork between Bank Audi's team and VMware. We worked together on defining a time frame, and we've been sticking to the time frame extremely well. So we get compliments from both ways. So we compliment sometimes the VMware team that you're doing a great job. And in return, funnily enough, because we run hundreds of projects, the VMware team always compliments the professionalism of our team, because it's the first time we do it. It's the first time that's being done in our part of the world to build this private cloud, and we have strong legacy problems. So it's a teamwork that we're very proud of.